Welcome to the Conceptual Searching video. My name is Jeff and I'm part of the Relativity Solutions team. In this video, we'll talk about what conceptual searching is, why you would use it, and how to use find similar documents in concept search. Let's get started. Conceptual searching is a powerful search method that surfaces conceptually similar documents. This type of search uses a conceptual analytics index, which takes word meaning and context into consideration rather than specific keywords or terms. You can run a conceptual search by using an entire document or an excerpt as your search criteria. Conceptual searching is a flexible tool. You can use case documents, relevant external material, or really any meaningful text as the source of your query to find important documents in your workspace. You can even use conceptual searching to locate junk documents to help clean up your workspace. Because it uses your conceptual index, you do not need to predict the terminology which will be used in the documents you find. Searching with one description of a key concept can find conceptually similar documents which use completely different terminology, including code words, misspellings, or jargon. Conceptual searching is available in multiple places in Relativity. You can execute ad hoc queries from inside the viewer, or build saved searches which can be built into your standard workflows. Let's switch to Relativity to check out conceptual searching. I've already logged in and opened a workspace that contains more than 25,000 Wikipedia movie articles. In this case, the Conceptual Analytics Index has already been created for us. If you or your administrator need information about how to set up an analytics index, please see the Analytics Indexes documentation, which can be found at help.relativity.com. As you can see, we are currently looking at the article for the movie called Miracle on 34th Street. Let's say that we wanted to find other movie articles that are similar in concept to this one. To submit the entire document as the search criteria, I'll right-click anywhere on the viewer, select my analytics index, and then select Find Similar Documents. You can see the results in the Search Results pane in the lower right-hand corner. The control number, the article title, and the rank of each of the articles returned are displayed in this view, and the results are sorted by the rank. The higher the rank is, the higher the relevance of the document to the search criteria. If we look at the first few results, we can see that the movie articles returned are classic Christmas movies. This makes a lot of sense since A Miracle on 34th Street is a classic Christmas movie, and its textual description describes its plot. We can open any of the articles from the search results pane by clicking on the control number. Find Similar Documents is the simplest way to run a concept search. It's a great way to turn a single document of interest into a larger list of documents that might support a particular hypothesis or idea. But what would you do in a case where you are only interested in a more focused portion of the document? In this situation, a concept search will return more targeted results. If we look toward the bottom of this article about A Christmas Story, there's a paragraph discussing casting for the movie. Let's see what other movie articles in this database contain similar concepts to the casting of A Christmas Story. For best results when using concept search, we'll need to ensure that the portion of the document that we use clearly describes the concepts that we are looking for. One or two word searches will not typically be enough information to search on, but long confusing passages can also lead to poor results. I'll highlight the entire paragraph, then right-click again. Here you'll notice that the concept search option is now available. I'll click on it to run the search. Now let's look at the results in the lower right. This time the search results are not Christmas movies, but movies which relate just to the casting of our movie. By giving the engine a little more insight into what we are interested in, our results reflect the concepts that are most important to us. This ad hoc search method from within the viewer is convenient and simple, but concept searches can also help surface documents in more repeatable ways and with more flexible input. I'm going to copy this paragraph using Control-C and then navigate back to the document list to demonstrate. Now that we are on the document list, we can execute a concept search from the search bar. First, I'll select the analytics index from the dropdown. Then, I'll paste the content that I copied from the document into the search bar. Note that the content you use for a concept search does not need to be from a document in the workspace. You could paste in a paragraph from the internet, from your complaint in your case, or from any other data source. Next, I'll click Search. As you can see, the search returned the same 14 documents as the previous concept search on this paragraph, but now we also have a search condition for the query in the search panel. From here, I can add other search conditions, such as restricting my results to a particular custodian or date range, or only documents that are not yet coded. I can also create a saved search which includes these search conditions. If a concept search is particularly powerful, a saved search created from it could be a useful part of the import workflow. You could use the search to help you get a sense of the conceptual relevance or non-relevance of new documents being brought into the workspace, such as a rolling load of produced documents from the opposing side. Conceptual searches are deceptively easy to execute, but their power comes from the index. Rather than predicting what specific terms are used in documents that interest us, we can simply provide a document or paragraph of interest and let the index do the heavy lifting for us. An attorney skilled in the use of this tool can rapidly slice through a large workspace, finding key documents quickly. That brings us to the end of this video. You should now have a better understanding of what conceptual searching is, why you would use it, and how to use it. If you want to learn more, visit our documentation site at help.relativity.com. Thank you for joining me.